Which would you rather achieve, success or excellence? There's an important distinction. Success can only be determined by making comparisons to others, whereas excellence is something you can measure personally. Is it the idea of success, the external applause, and recognition from others that drives you? Or is it something deeper, something that pushes you to become better regardless of who's watching? Well, the journey to excellence is about shifting your focus from seeking success to embracing a purpose-driven life. Success is fleeting. It's like chasing shadows that disappear as soon as you get close. Excellence, on the other hand, is about improving, growing, and pushing your boundaries day by day, regardless of what others think. In the book, The Pursuit of Excellence, author Ryan Hawk reveals the habits, mindsets, and daily practices that have propelled hundreds of world-renowned entrepreneurs to extraordinary heights. Not through luck or innate talent, but through deliberate, consistent effort. These strategies will help you unlock your potential, guiding you to become the best version of yourself. The true essence of excellence lies in understanding that it's not a race against others, but a commitment to becoming a better version of yourself. Imagine waking up each day not just to tick off tasks or hit targets, but to engage in a continuous process of self-improvement. Fulfillment lies here. It's knowing you're a step closer to your potential each day. It's not because someone else says so. It's because you feel it within. The pursuit of excellence transforms your journey into an infinite game. There's no finish line, no ultimate trophy to win. Instead, there's a lifelong process of growth and mastery, driven by a purpose that is uniquely yours. So what exactly am I talking about? Ever noticed how the most successful people seem to have an unshakable sense of direction? It's like they've tapped into a hidden reservoir of energy that keeps them going, no matter what life throws at them. This isn't just about having goals, it's about having a deep-seated purpose that guides every step they take. When you embrace a purpose mindset, you're not just working towards a destination, you're fully engaged in the journey itself. The idea here is simple yet profound. Focus on the process, not just the outcome. It's easy to get caught up in chasing results, whether that's hitting targets at work or striving for personal milestones. But when you anchor yourself in the process, when you commit to the daily actions that lead to growth, you'll find that the results often take care of themselves. The journey becomes less about reaching the end and more about enjoying the ride. This mindset is what sets apart those who merely succeed from those who excel. Think about it. Every day you have the choice to either go through the motions or to actively engage with the work you're doing. When you choose the latter, you're not just completing tasks, you're investing in your future self. You're building habits, honing skills, and developing a resilience that will serve you well in all areas of life. Take Eliud Kipchoge, probably the greatest marathon runner of all time. His success isn't just about winning races, but about his unwavering commitment to the process. For Kipchoge, the daily grind, the early mornings, the grueling training sessions, the meticulous planning is where the magic happens. He knows that by respecting the process and giving his all every day, he is setting himself up for success. That applies to the next race and to life beyond running. Now, incorporating this mindset into your life means embracing discipline as a tool for freedom. When you're disciplined, you control your actions, your energy, and your focus. You're not swayed by external pressures or fleeting emotions. Instead, you're driven by a deeper purpose, one that fuels your journey towards excellence. But how do you achieve this? Ever wondered why some people seem to effortlessly achieve their goals while others struggle to make progress? The secret often lies in the small, consistent actions they take every day, their habits. Habits are like the building blocks of excellence. They might seem small on their own, but when stacked together over time, They create a powerful structure that can withstand the challenges of life. The beauty of habits is in their simplicity. They don't require grand gestures or extraordinary effort, just a commitment to regular, deliberate action. When you establish good habits, you are essentially putting your growth on autopilot. Each small action, whether it's waking up early to exercise or dedicating 30 minutes to reading every day, brings you one step closer to your larger goals. It's these seemingly minor routines that, over time, lead to major results. Take a moment to think about your own habits. What do you do every day almost without thinking? These routines are your habits, and they have a tremendous impact on your life. If your habits support your goals, they will propel you forward. If they don't, they'll hold you back. The key is to consciously create habits that align with the person you want to become. One of the most effective ways to build positive habits is to start small. Don't overwhelm yourself with huge changes. Focus on tiny, manageable actions. You can easily add them to your daily routine. Over time, these small actions add up, creating a ripple effect that leads to significant transformation. Think of it like planting a seed. Each day you water it, even if it's just a little, it grows stronger until it eventually blossoms into something beautiful. This approach is particularly powerful because it helps you overcome one of the biggest obstacles to growth: resistance. We all know how hard it can be to start something new, especially when it feels daunting. By breaking down your goals into tiny, actionable steps, you remove the barriers that hold you back and make it easier to get started. Once you're in motion, momentum takes over, making it easier to keep going. And it's not just about what you do, but also about what you don't do. Eliminate habits that drain your energy or distract you from your goals. This might mean cutting back on screen time, saying no to commitments that don't serve you, or simply getting more rest. By removing the habits that hold you back, you create space for the ones that will help you grow. But that's not all. Ever heard the saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with"? There's a deep truth in that idea. You see, the company you keep has a profound impact on your journey toward excellence. Surrounding yourself with the right people isn't just about having good friends or supportive colleagues. It's about creating an environment that constantly pushes you to grow, to challenge yourself, and to rise above your current level. Transformational relationships are the cornerstone of this environment. These aren't just casual acquaintances or surface-level connections. They're the people who genuinely want to see you succeed and who aren't afraid to hold you accountable. They inspire you to stretch your limits and support you when you stumble. They're the ones who will tell you the hard truths because they care about your growth, not just your comfort. When you build these kinds of relationships, you're essentially creating a personal board of advisors. These are the people you turn to when you need guidance, when you're facing tough decisions, or when you're simply trying to figure out the next step in your journey. Their insights and experiences become invaluable resources that help you navigate the complexities of life and work. It's important to be intentional about the people you let into this circle. Look for those who are not only successful in their own right, but who also embody the qualities you aspire to develop. Are they disciplined? Do they have a growth mindset? Are they continually learning and evolving? These are the traits that will rub off on you, shaping your approach to challenges and opportunities alike. But it's not just about what others can do for you. It's also about what you bring to the table. To be part of a transformational relationship, you need to be a value add in others' lives. This means being dependable, offering support when needed, and contributing positively to the growth of those around you. It's a two-way street, where both parties benefit and grow together. One of the most powerful aspects of surrounding yourself with excellence is that it creates a cycle of continuous improvement. You're constantly exposed to new ideas, fresh perspectives, and innovative solutions, all of which fuel your growth. The more you engage with these people, the more you learn and the more you grow. It's an upward spiral that keeps pushing you closer to your full potential. But when you're on the path to excellence, challenges and setbacks are inevitable. Now, it's easy to view these bumps in the road as signs that you're on the wrong track. But what if they're actually the markers of progress? Embracing failure isn't about accepting defeat. It's about recognizing that each stumble is a stepping stone towards something greater. Think about how growth happens. It's not in the moments when everything goes smoothly, but in those times when you're stretched, tested, and pushed beyond your comfort zone. Failure, in this sense, becomes a powerful teacher. Each time you fail, you're given an opportunity to learn something new about yourself, to refine your approach, and to come back stronger. Consider the process of mastering a skill or reaching a significant goal. It's rarely a straight line. There are missteps, recalculations, and moments when you might feel like giving up. Yet these are the moments that build resilience. By facing failure head-on, you develop a kind of mental toughness that not only helps you bounce back, but also propels you forward with renewed determination. This perspective shift is key. When you reframe failure as a natural and essential part of the journey, it loses its power to derail you. Instead of fearing it, you begin to see failure as a sign that you're pushing your boundaries, that you're not settling for what's easy or familiar. This is the essence of a growth mindset, where every setback is viewed as an opportunity to learn and grow. One of the best examples of this is in sports, where athletes constantly test their limits. Every missed shot or lost game is a chance to analyze what went wrong, make adjustments, and improve. They don't dwell on the failure itself, they focus on what can be gained from it. This same approach can be applied to any area of life, whether you're working on a project, building a career, or navigating personal relationships. Each failure is an opportunity to gather valuable insights and move closer to excellence. Always remember that failure doesn't define you. How you respond to it does. Do you let it stop you in your tracks, or do you use it as fuel to keep going? By choosing the latter, you transform what could be a negative experience into a powerful motivator. Over time, this builds a kind of momentum that makes you unstoppable. You become someone who doesn't just survive failure, but thrives because of it. So when you face your next challenge, approach it with a mindset that welcomes the possibility of failure. Know that each misstep is bringing you one step closer to mastering your craft, achieving your goals, and ultimately living a life of excellence. So now we would love to hear your thoughts. Do you think that focusing on internal factors that you can control instead of comparing yourself to others will help you achieve your goals? Comment below and be sure to subscribe.